What's up? That was real. I'm on the floor because like I don't want to sit in a chair and look strange. Like, oh, I don't know. It just gets me. It takes so much energy doing this shit because I'm too perfectionistic, and then I think about every single detail in the world. We already established this, and I know in the last video I said like I'm gonna be on. I'm gonna be on this YouTube shit, like doing videos every day, but no, I didn't do that. Cause guys, like I don't care. I'm not making excuses anymore. Oh my god, wait, I'm using a new microphone, so I don't even know if you can hear me that well. Maybe I should turn the thing up. Wait, I turned it up a bit, but yeah. I'm just gonna be talking. I don't want to hold myself to any standards. Like I just want to be me. I feel like when I talk to the camera, I feel like it's like there's an obligation to like share my whole life, and I feel like I'm being threatened. Do you know what I mean? Like, get away from me. I just want to show you some things I got recently, and I'm gonna do this in like 2 parts because it forces me to do the second part. And I have something to tell you, okay? For me, this is a big deal. But you know how I said the mascara I got in Japan was like... Wait, let me just fix my sheet. Every time I say queso, it just reminds me of that joke where it's like queso cheese or something. I don't even think it's a joke, but... So... that mascara I got in Japan, and I saw like one person say it was good, and then I was like, they're a liar. Well, actually, it's fucking good, and it's my favorite mascara now. I think people are tired of me being like that, though. I always say I don't like something, and then I'm like, it's my favorite thing. I actually always say that to people, though. I'm like, if I've ever told you that I hate something, it's gonna be my favorite thing. And I always give the example of On the Floor by Jennifer Lopez and Pitbull. Tonight we're gonna be hit on the floor, dance the night away, na 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 na. I literally was like, that song is fucking like, just like, what is that? And then I realised, and it was literally my favourite song, probably still my most, I don't play it anymore, but like, when I did, it's probably like my most played. It's just not though, I exaggerate everything. But it was really, I played it a lot. Anyway, it was this Facio mascara. I just really like it because it doesn't clump your eyelashes, doesn't like fucking run off your eyes and shit. And it makes you have more of a natural eyelash vibe going on. I just realized I literally have like 4 products on the table. Because I don't want to share everything with you all at once, to be honest. But all I wanted was you. Whoa. Anyway, whatever. I already have beef with this case. It's made out of silicone, right? So it's clear and dust is getting stuck to it. It's really cool though. I have small beef with it, but it's just an AirPods holder in the shape of a heart, and I like the clear one. I was going to get the red one, and I was like, that's too much colour. First, my beef is the fact that I had to screw this in myself. And like, considering the price should be like, it's £2 production value probably, not even that. This was like the equivalent of £7. And I like it, it's cool, whatever, like you spend your money how you want to spend your money, right? But I had to fucking poke a hole in it to connect this thing. So this thing here, I had to like poke my own holes. Like I'm paying £7 to be part of like the production line. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm not fucking builder. Sorry, but if I'm gonna spend that much, like it's silicone. It's not like fucking gold or some shit. You know what I mean? Anyway, so apparently that's the vibe. It's really cool though, don't get me wrong, but you can't hang this on your bag in Europe or London, so I just like having things around the house that look nice. Like I like to see it on my bed stool, side table. Another thing is I got this because I'm obsessed with the way that cream blushes look on your cheeks, but I don't really use it for blush. I did in the beginning, and then I was like, it kind of annoys me. I need to find a way where it won't lift my makeup, because it just tends to lift my foundation. But this is the Juicy, like, I don't know, guys, what it's called. I don't know what it's called. I should have looked this up before. But nowadays, you don't need to know what it's called, you know? You can take a screenshot and you can be like, or you can go look on the website. I'm sure you'll find it. Just Juicy Duo Blush or something. Just use your brain. Anyway, I've used it, so it doesn't look as aesthetically pleasing as it did before. But this blush is really nice. And this is more to cover if you have any like redness underneath. I know that light pink like that isn't supposed to cover redness. It's green. I don't have any green thing yet. I kind of want to get that. But it still covers a bit of redness, and it still sometimes like evens out your skin tone underneath your makeup, which is quite nice. So I like that. Is it my favorite thing in the world? No, but I do just like having a cream blush. Also, guys, this is kind of crazy. I don't know how accurate it is because I used a brush that I used before, but I didn't actually use a blush on that brush. And I really wanted a really pale pink, just to see how it would look on my skin tone, because I've never really used like a pale pink before. Also, blush is new for me this year. Like, I never really wore it. I still love makeup without blush, to be honest, but I just think sometimes it makes me look like I'm not, you know. Anyway, this is from the brand VDL, and it's in the shade 08, Mauve Haze. It's a Korean brand. Bitch, what the hell? Anyway, and it's like this. Why did I do it like that, bro? Okay. Anyway, I'm wearing it today, and I just put it on with a blush brush, and it has built... Okay, it doesn't look like how it looks. It doesn't look like how it looks on the thing. I think I have ADHD. Seriously. Anyway, it doesn't look how it looks in the thing. The container, the blush pan, I don't know. The palette. But it is called Mauve, and I feel like that's quite accurate, because, like... Also, the reason that isn't the finish of the blush, that's just that I use a setting spray that has, like, kind of a dewy / matte finish. I really like it. It's good. The thing is that when I buy things, I literally will like add them to my cart for like 15 years, and then I'll be like, is this the ultimate decision we're making? Just because before I was really impulsive. Oops, I'm shaking the camera. Anyway, I was really impulsive, and I was like, just get it. And then another one is the Juicy highlighter. Like, I just use it as like for my eyes. I don't know if you can see. I just put it in my inner corner and under my eyebrow. It's nice. It's better than my other one, which is the Can Make glitter I got when I was in Tokyo. And that one's a bit grainy. I kind of prefer I prefer one that looks like a balm, but it's also still a glitter. I think a lot of people know that these highlighters are really good. It's in D111, D111, that's the shade. I'm not a fan of like a grey highlighter. I prefer just a white supremacist be like. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I found this brand when I was actually packing to go on an aeroplane, and there was a shop where I wanted to get some nail polish from, and the nail polish was shit, but I was like, I ran out of my favourite Can Make nail polish. It's just kind of see-through but purpley tinged, and it's just really great. And I can't find it again, which is not bad. I just let my nails breathe, to be honest. And I'm like looking at it to be like, bitch, what were you talking about? Anyway, yeah, so I ordered another product from them, and it's like a highlighter blush kind of thing. That also is kind of like a creamy but sticky blush, and it kind of lifts my makeup. I can't bother to get up and show you. Sorry. But I saw this girl doing this brand's very not expensive, and I saw this girl doing a tutorial, and she did like a my gosh, I'm forgetting the name now. She did like a Silent Hill makeup tutorial, because the vibe in that video game is very much cool toned everything. And she uses this as a contour. This is a contour, and East Asian makeup brands are always the best at doing cool toned makeup. It's kind of becoming a thing in Western countries at the moment. But yeah, this is the contour, and it's in number 2. It doesn't have a mirror or anything, but it's very cool tone, and I use it as a contour. And I never really used a contour before, just because I was like, I hate the warm toned bronzers. I don't want to look like I've been at the beach. I just prefer cool tones generally, even though this blush is quite warm toned in a way. Even though it doesn't look warm toned in the thing, it kind of creates a warmer vibe. But I don't know if that's because I used... Well, I completely forgot about this whole other box. Wait. I don't know if that is because... I don't know if that's because I also used that brush with another product that has like a warm toned kind of vibe. But I also got stuff from Kaleidos. I don't really know how to say it. And I opened them already, but I only used one of them. So I got this color, which isn't cool toned really. It's like a blush contour. You can use it whatever. I like that a lot about East Asian makeup, is that there's not necessarily always a use, just like one single thing. Like, this is a blush. It's like you can always use it for anything. And people always come up with very experimental ways how to use it. So... the best thing about this, I feel like, is the packaging. It's just so nice. It's kind of... I hope I don't get it dirty, but this is so beautiful. This is how makeup should be, you know? Like, I don't mind clean packaging. You do what you want, but I generally prefer more interesting packaging, like this. So this is the color. It kind of... it's already getting a bit dusty in here, which is kind of annoying, but... it's like... it is like more of a beachy bronze. I guess it's like a classic kind of bronze you would find. But I really like this idea as blush instead. So I think if I want to do quite nude makeup, I'll use this. As in like nude lip. Then I'll use this as a blush. I kind of want to wear it right now, but yeah. That's from Kaleidos. Is it Kaleidos? It should be Kaleidos, right? Because kaleidoscope. But... and then... guys, I literally never wear eyeshadow, but I was like, I need to experiment with it. So I got this palette, also really cute. Got like a cool toned... that was another one I wanted. I don't know if this is the one I wanted. I think it is. Yeah, it is. So they give you like a guide to the... so this is the makeup palette. The eyeshadow palette, sorry. I actually didn't open it properly yet, and I haven't used it at all. But it just has like some interesting cool tone. You can see by camera, I think. Cool tone colors. I needed a black eyeshadow anyway, but I haven't really used this kind of... oh, I really wanted that grey color. So we'll see. And they also gave me this like lip balm. I didn't order it. It's coconut oil treatment. Let's see. Ooh. And ooh. Yeah, I mean, it's a little heavy feeling, but I prefer my lip balm, which is just the Tiger Balm thing. Anyway, is it Tiger Balm? I don't know. No, papaya something. I don't know. I like hang on to the packaging way past. I feel like I should be hanging on to the packaging. But I do have other things to show you, but they're more like fashion related. I did get this cute cropped cardigan recently, which I really like. And you can do it like this, which is also cute. I usually wouldn't wear a shirt underneath. It's just that it's cold where I am. And so I wear it, and I'm wearing a thermal underneath. But yeah, other than that, I just kind of want to like generally talk, but I feel like this video is 20 minutes long already. So maybe I'll save it for next time. I do like over-curated things on YouTube sometimes. But also like, I don't care. I feel like life has been pretty crazy at the moment with AI. And I do feel like this past year, everything has accelerated like crazy. And I really feel like we have shifted into a new paradigm. Like actually. And I think that everyone's confused. And I just feel that everybody's so disconnected. These are all things that have been said before. I get it, whatever. I'm just saying it. I feel like Grimes is really cool. I don't care if she's cancelled. Like, who gives a fuck? She has some very insightful things to say. Yeah, and I just feel like everyone's trying to fucking pick at each other and poke holes in everyone. And it's like, I'm sorry. Especially when it comes to the billionaire conversation. It's like, I know all of you people, like most people, it's a minority that would not want billions of whatever currency, right? Like billions of pounds, billions of dollars. And it really irritates me when I see people being like, these people are unethical. And it's like, you just haven't been faced with that choice. You're probably also greedy. You're probably also not very, you don't possess high morals. Maybe you're just jealous that this person has this opportunity. Now, I'd like to think that I wouldn't, but I don't know. Like, I don't know. I just feel like everyone's very hypocritical and everyone wants to drag everyone down. And I do think that's like human nature, actually. I do think people want to be, connected to each other, but connected within their own framework of what they deem as correct, basically. Like it's kind of like the idea of the nail sticking out. Like you don't want to be a nail sticking out, you'll be hammered down kind of thing. I know I didn't say that 100% correctly, but I just feel once you break out of a social norm or a social collective, obviously you're scapegoated and obviously you're pushed out and people feel threatened. Like it's a tribal thing. Once you stick out in any way, you're a threat, right? If you don't conform to everything, you're a threat. I'm just kind of sick of it, Don't you feel that? I just feel so sick of humans sometimes being... Yeah, as soon as somebody's kind of successful, as soon as this, everyone's dragging them down because they're miserable. And it's like really annoying to see people always try and be the moral high ground of every situation. It's like, I know that you're also human. Everybody's human. I don't know, I find everyone irritating, guys. To be honest. And I felt this way for ages. I felt this way since I even was at university. I feel like that's like I kind of felt this... I was very outspoken when I was younger. And then when I reached university, I felt like there was one way to think about things, one way to say things. And I didn't agree with it. But if you ever spoke out in any way, you just got, like, isolated. And I just feel so irritating. And it kind of just taught me to not talk to people about shit. Really, like, I felt it wasn't worth my energy. It irritated me because people just want to argue and, like, categorize you. And I always find that irritating because I just think, well, there are so many ways to think about things. Everything's very nuanced in life. So how can you possibly think there's one right way to do things? Like one right way to do things. One right way to think about things. It just feels like everything's very black and white at the moment. Yeah, it's just the culture. Everybody's trying to crucify each other for something. You know, if you have one view that aligns with one specific kind of person, then suddenly you're that person's favorite supporter. It's just ridiculous. Like, it's so fucking stupid and tiring. And, like, honestly, you have 2.1 brain cells. Even, like, I don't think you have that if you think this way. And I do think it is the fault of social media. But just not just the fault. I just think it's, I don't know, people just want to belong to something so badly that they kind of create like instantaneous cults of ideologies, if that makes sense, online. And then they leave those ideologies as soon as it's deemed, I don't know, it's just crazy. I feel like things are really crazy at the moment. And so I know everyone talks about like the use of AI and the disappearance of being able to analyze, but I seriously think it's a problem. Before I was I think AI is good, very useful to use in specific ways, but also to keep cultivating your own analysis faculties, you know, like keep analyzing things by yourself, keep reading things by yourself, keep coming to your own conclusions. Don't just come to the conclusion of something that says this is the best objective conclusion. Yeah, I think it's worrying. But I do think this problem was here quite a while ago, even before AI became popular. People just lack analysis skills. People lack fucking critical thinking. And they can't think for themselves. That's the reason why there are ideologies, because people can't think for themselves. So they kind of immediately have to belong to like a group of certain thinkers because they can't process things. And I'm fucking amazingly clever, so I can do that. I'm joking. Obviously, everyone is targeted, right? In different ways. By just by algorithms, by people. I just struggle to understand why can't people think outside of the fucking box? Or why can't people just come to the... I know why it is. It's like, obviously, biologically, you'd literally probably be... If you question the status quo, I get it. But it's like a biological response. It's not even necessarily something you can rationalize. I'm hoping my microphone is picking up what I'm saying, because I'd be preaching the Bible. No, I'm not. I did study the Bible, though, at university, so come at me. I really want to, hang this to, my scarf. Anyway, guys, that is the vibe. Yeah.